Alright, what's up, dudes? The Edmonton Goilers, that's pretty funny. The LA Secret Kings, we're still talking Grappler football. Yesterday's Grappler football episode was a blast. People wrote me some of my more on the spectrum Bears wrote me an entire breakdown of every GFL team, like every Grappler football team. It's so funny. All right, today we're going to talk heightism is on the rise, the cause of female anxiety, and how lollipops rot your brain. Good morning. My name is Owen Benjamin, and I am here. I don't know how to start anything ever. But, so Ohio sold out, Indiana sold out, and Portland sold out. There's about 100 tickets left for Idaho. Those are going quite fast. I'm excited to go to that area of Idaho. It's called like Sand something. I was telling Ryan about it yesterday, and he says it's gorgeous up there. So we might go a day early. Your name is what? Psychic Bear? My name is Owen Benjamin. Full name Owen Benjamin Smith. But there's an Owen Smith comedian, and he's black. So, I wanted to distance myself from that whole thing as quickly as possible. Oh, we're gonna have Grabber issues today. Take a vacation and come to YVP. Never. I don't like vacations. I'm now recording it because, alright. Hi, everybody. How is the connection today? It looks like there's a lot of Grappler buffering going on. But that's all right. The full stream will always be available at unauthorized.tv. I'm now recording it. I'm a heightism denier. Debate me, bro. No, hoodly daddle. I will not. How dare you, by the way. Sandpoint is amazing to celebrate our 10th anniversary there. Yeah, if things keep going as well as they've been going, I would buy some land there. Because I don't trust fiat currency anymore for obvious reasons. So that would be, land is always a good investment. Especially that area would just be, it's just so gorgeous. You guys got to keep an eye on Boise though. Boise's getting a little sodomy heavy. Got my fix from Mansfield after the stream yesterday. Very glad I did. Or Tix. Yeah, it's totally sold out. And there will be a wait list because like a woman in Indiana bought 4 tickets by accident and only needed 2. So stuff like that will happen. So we'll have a wait list for the day of or whatever if we have extra tickets because that happens. You know, sometimes people will buy tickets as a gift for somebody and then they have to work or something. So, you know, if you want to go to one of these things, all hope is not lost for you. But I will not add shows. I think it's a dick move. In the past, when I'd sell out, I would add shows, but it's just I don't like rushing people out. I think that if I ever did multiple shows in a night again, I would start with everyone knowing that, so they just know that ahead of time. The Kurgan is coming to Indiana. Yeah, so is Jonesy. So is Michael. Yes, I will drive 3 hours to Hobart in October. Is it October 8th? I don't know what day it is. Rather go to Indiana closer. Yeah, I know everyone has a lot of needs. I get it. The San Francisco 69ers is hilarious. Yeah, I'm doing the Dean show today. I'm excited to talk to actual muzzies in the flesh. There has never been a better time to serve God. Exactly. Rest in peace, Crowder. Severe anal fissures. Yeah, his ass is bleeding. He's bleeding out. I'd love to meet Jones. Yeah, Jones will be at Indiana. So is Kurgan. So is Coddington Bears coming for the run. Mac, who's shooting the documentary, is. And thanks for everyone who bought tickets, man. Because a big portion of the ticket sales is going towards filming this as a documentary and special. So it's all about building. We'll go surprising. Indiana Jones is my Indiana Jones. His name is Indiana Jones. I never put that together. The San Francisco 109ers. That's so great. Yeah, Jones is cool, man. Jones was the first one to inspire me to actually talk to a Muzzy. Well, no, I mean, I was always down, but when he was doing Iranian television and stuff, I was like, what a legend. Because he was just like, oh, it's all good. And they're chanting like "Death to America" in the streets. And he's like, no, they're fine. I was like, that's faith. That's legendary. You know, Steven Crowder would go, ah, la, 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 la. He would just cover his ears. All right, so let's talk, what causes female anxiety? Someone sent me this. This is awesome. People make unauthorized TV news all the time, and it's so heartwarming. Your anxiety derives from stifled instinct. And so, of course, I did a way too long caption on Instagram, like I always do. And it's true. The number one cause of anxiety and depression for women, because it's insanely high now. Most of them are on drugs or drinking or out of their minds. It's because they're trying to be men. Ladies, your job on this planet on this earth, is to be a wife and a mother, and then a grandmother, and a valuable member of the community. You're the home builder. And when you accept your role, just like the men have to accept their role, the man's role is to protect, is to guide, is to earn, is to fight, is to speak truth, is to serve God. And it's once you accept these roles, you become much, much happier. There's a lot of lies about me on the internet saying that I've lost my mind and me and Amy are not doing good. We've never done better. Like, we're doing so good, it's unreal. I'm so happy I wake up with a smile on my face. And so does Amy. Amy used to be on Zoloft like 7 years ago, when she was trying to, balance being a structural engineer and dating me and wanting a family. She was a mess. 2-hour commutes to a job where she sat in a little cubicle. Female empowerment is not killing your own kids and sitting in a cubicle as a wage slave to a strange man. That will cause you severe anxiety and depression, because your subconscious is screaming all the time, get out, get out, get out. And so, because the media has conditioned you to believe that you're the one who's wrong and that empowerment is doing a man's job, you should not be in a cubicle. You should not be doing male roles, because it'll kill you, your soul. It'll make you fat. It'll make you depressed. It'll give you anxiety. Your role is to be a mother. And it's like, yeah, but I'm so smart, I should do a job. No, the smart ones especially need to be mothers. We need to pass those great genes on to the next generation. We need smart mothers. We need, mothers that work hard, mothers and wives that are very, very capable. Just because you're so smart and because you're so capable, do not waste it earning a wage slave living in a cubicle, taking pills, killing your own kids. It's disgusting. A lot of these women will never face the fact they killed their own kid. Their firstborn son was sacrificed. An office almost murdered my soul. Yes. You are a wife, you are a mother. That's your role. And then you'll be a grandmother. You'll be an aunt. I took Zoloft once and it wasn't good. No, it was terrible. Terrible for Amy. It was very short term, but she had anxiety, she had depression, all this stuff. It wasn't because she had mental illness. It was because she was living the life of a man. You're not supposed to poison your body with alcohol. You're not supposed to be around a bunch of strangers. You're not supposed to be unprotected. And then the result of that is, like, look at this. This Kyneton's hilarious. So this guy on Kyneton runs my Twitter. This guy wrote, cult member. The Bears are literally cult members to an insane man sat outside his house in the woods after his wife kicked him out. Owen is a fucking lunatic, and anyone still on that train is so far gone, it's unbelievable. Because people that are living in this upside down, when men are supposed to be like women and women are supposed to be like men, right? Men act effeminate, and they're like, bye, and they eat soy, and it's like women are like, let's fuck. Okay, they see someone like me that actually follows the natural law, and how we should live, and they see me as insane. And they do see me as insane. I'll get to more in a second. And so Kaizen responds, Owen grows his own food and creates a sustainable lifestyle. Starts a streaming service to continue comedy. Sells out tickets for tour while being blackballed. Inspires people to start family and find God logos. Internet. Owen is crazy. His supporters are in a cult. What's next? Genesis? It's wild, man. It's wild witnessing it because these women, they become obese, they become drug addicts, they become depressed, they become full of anxiety, they dye their hair. They hate men, they preach abortion. If you could step outside of that madness for 1 second and look at it, you would be like, what am I doing? And it's just like men. Men should work hard. Men should lead prayer at dinner. Men should guide the woman. You hate women if you don't guide your woman. Because they're not made to guide. They're made to guide children, not men. Women are not the leaders of men. Women make terrible leaders of men. It makes them insane. It makes them depressed. It makes them take little pills and drink wine so they can go to sleep. And if you can't stand up for women and say, this is not okay, you hate them. What's next? Genocide! God, they're so terrible. They can't handle the truth, the culture. No, women can't handle the truth. It's men. It's the men. This is why I'm not putting all the blame on women like a lot of dudes seem to be doing this these days. Men need to guide women. Of course they're lost. Of course they're liberal weirdos. Of course they're like, because they don't have a man guiding them. Guide them with love, but guide them firmly. You know, say, I don't want you to work. I will work. Say, what do you protect them, teach them, guide them, get them to go back to church. Nothing is more anti-woman than modern feminism. It's the hatred of women. It's the female equivalent, and a lot of people are so conditioned to it that they can't see it. It's the female equivalent of trans children. It's like to put hormones in a woman so she can have sterile sex with strangers is an act of hatred. Men have failed women. They have. Because men failed God. Men are responsible for women. I don't care what it is. It's true. It's like guide them. Their fathers failed them. Their husbands failed them. They are in a position of extreme vulnerability. You know? And women are responsible for children. Your child's safety, your wife is responsible for your child's health and safety. Somehow, that's the order. That's the order. God, man, woman, child. And it's not about like, oh, you don't think women can do a man's job? Ideally, no. That's like saying, can a man breastfeed and baby a baby? They can. Is it good? No. Of course not. Do you think I could pursue this and make us money and build our community and do all this stuff if I had to take care of 2 children? No. And I'll show you men failing. This is the real threat to America. The white male. The white cucked male. We need a fucking wall and pro-white politics so white people can actually make and save money to be able to have babies. And then content comes in. If you're not willing to give up nickels, lollies, and fancies to have children, you're not taking this seriously. I didn't devote any expenses to entertainment or good times. He's wearing a suit, by the way. I work. Many people do. And still can't afford children or even get married. Both need to be made easier for whites. Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! Whites do high investment parenting that makes when they have children. Do you know that whites are descended from people that survived ice ages and famine? Well, the glaciers were encroaching Europe. Imagine if The leaders of our ancestors were like that pile of human shit. They were like, it's so cold. We gotta get the weather to just give us more. Human beings are so rich right now in America that it's making them insane. It's making them insane, guys. My great-grandparents had dirt floors. Dirt. It's like the high investment parenting. It's unbelievable. It's like, we both have to work. How else are we supposed to golf? Oh, God. That guy is so nauseating. Nauseating. The guy hates challenges. I know, part of me, listen, I want my people that look like me and have the traditions of me. I have a connection to Caucasian Americans. You know, they're my people. But man, am I glad that guy's genes are not getting passed. It's like he would be the worst father. Just that baby boomer fucking baby. Just that baby. What's next? Genocide? You're right, BB. You gotta take it. Just not the bikes. Right. Just live simple. Just don't get in debt. Right. Right. It's like, just rise to the occasion, rise to the challenge. Then people are like, must be nice, Owen. You have money. I provide for my family as a band artist. Like, I'm a band person who makes a living in one of the hardest things you can possibly do. Do I seem like I bitch? No. It's exciting. You know, and that's why, like, don't listen to that. Oh, dude, that despair is fucking. Think about how many of these fucking pussies like Trevor Mallard, if he even exists. This is such bullshit that there's a good chance that that's a bot, that that's someone just trying to pass despair. Think about how many people won't have kids because they're like, I mean, I have to be responsible. I mean, I need to just be worth a few mil before I have a baby. Babies motivate men. They motivate men. You'll never get out of bed in the morning and lace up those work boots faster than when you have a crying baby. It gives you purpose. It's amazing. Africans are eating white meat on the black market. Serious, Bear. Stop going down those rabbit holes. I don't think he has thought about where his water comes from. What's next? Yes. All right. What's next? Genocide. It's been here. Been here for 50 years. It's called Roe v. Wade. Yeah, but it's a choice. You're a bunch of fucking pussies if you don't see the difference. Women go in and kill their babies. That's not the same as actual genocide. That's a choice. That's a failure of families. That's a baby boomer failure. Women have to go in and they sign the paperwork. Kill my baby. I don't feel safe having this baby. The men are a bunch of fucking bitches, bunch of pornographic jerking bitches. It's the opposite of narcissism equals having babies and be safe. Yes. If you're a man who has recently woken up, your job is to defend the territory that you have, accept your short fails, and move forward. Yes. Stair builder bear. Babies get men to build a better future. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Best thing I ever did was knock up my son's mom. Yes. I mean, you should call her wife, but I get it. Unicorn Dave Smith had a very lovely shout out for Owen on his podcast this week. Oh, good. They kill out of fear. Yeah, women are more vulnerable than men, and they kill their own babies when they don't feel safe. Half of abortions are female. What's your feminism now, honey? It's the failure of men. Just own it. Own it. Women are our responsibilities. You know, you throw these women into the wolves. These single women in debt working in a cubicle, and then they just get drunk and fucked all weekend by strangers. And then who's going to take care of them while they have a baby? They're terrified, and then they kill their own baby. It's fucking tragic. And every guy in here that is like worked a girl and given her beers and lies to fuck her is part of it. You've been part of that shit. I've been part of that shit. I've never been part of an abortion, but I've been part of the lifestyle, not selling lies, but the lifestyle that kept women from the goal. And it's a sin. It's a manufactured consent genocide. I only believe in manufactured consent of children. Adults have to own it, or else you're accepting your role as cattle. You know, check this out. Because there's heightism everywhere, and none of you guys want to talk about it. Look at this. Look at these two grabblers. Under 5'10" men shop at, I don't know what 5'10" means, so that's under 21 Rogans. So, under 21 Rogans men shop in Cedarhurst geared towards shorter sizes. Look at that little small, oh dude, what do you think's under that big hat right there? A small hat. Look at this, they don't let in men my size there. I'm 6'8". I'm 24 Rogans. I'm 2 inches away from being my 25th Rogan. These little grabbler sodomites don't let my kind in their store because they don't want to waste money on the cloth. Oh. Under that hat is an even smaller hat. Look at his face. Look at how ugly he is. Look at how ugly his face is. And that's his little grabbler partner. Little disgusting little fuck faces. Heightism is real. No one talks about it in the media because the media is run by short Jews. Look at them. Look at these little grabblers. Oh. Imagine if I opened a shop that said no short Jews. Oh, I just felt such a relief when I just said that out loud. God, that would be so good. You never have the ADL, the SPLC, all this stuff, being like, we need to force these short Jews to have actual sized men in their store. No, they're applauding. They're like, yeah, grabblers, you just sodomize each other with your little bodies. Big store called 24 Rogans. Yeah, it's only for tall people. 100% of women prefer tall men, though, huh? That's not true. In theory it is, but in reality it's not. Especially at my height. It's like, women all say they love tall guys, but there's a lot of things that come with being with a very tall man. Bed length. There's just all kinds of shit. It's not the summer breeze that women think it is. You know, my size has led to pregnancy complications with Amy. You know, she's had to have C-sections because, you know, I'm a giant. Please be verified. Is it immovable bear? Welcome aboard. Yeah, you should procreate with people that look kind of like you. Is there anyone always kick you out of the shins and try to take you down a lack of height? Yeah, they're always scheming. Look at these little fuck faces. Look at these little bastards. And they have the law on their side where they're like, oh yeah, only people our size. They take pride in it. They're like, oh, it's an under 5'10" shop. I'm gonna go in there. No, what I'm saying right now is a joke, everybody. I'm not even gonna say it. I was just gonna say I was gonna go in Antifa style and just start throwing urine everywhere. But I know it's the internet, and I don't want to make jokes of threats. But imagine, what I should do is protest. Dude, how funny would it be if me and a bunch of tall guys were just outside being like, we're tall, suck my balls, or something, I don't know. I heard some, I'm a tall, educated white man with a big wiener. Life can be rather tumultuous at times. That's when I listen to Peter Medicine. What? Vox Harvest, he said, again, Big Bear, yes. Well, no, I thought it was Vox, and of course I blamed Vox, but it turned out it was Ben Shapiro. He despises giant men's facial hair because he can't do it. We should seriously protest this. We have to bring awareness to heightism. 88% of humans are under 6 foot. So, 88% of humans are little fucking rats. Man, I might start really escalating my heightism. Because I take this as a personal insult to me. Like, they open this door being like, oh, Owen can't come in here. Oh. They belong under a bridge where they were born. These little grabblers. They belong. Small hates tall. Small hates tall. Exactly. And then I just start screaming about Jews. 88% of the population needs to be, you know, there is a solution. women bring up height, I bring up boob size. Well, that's not very nice. Do they have small? Don't act like women. One thing men have to understand is you're not a woman and she's not a man. All these men being like, well, if they do this, I'm going to then respond the same way. Wah! They're women. Why would you think that you play by the same rules? They're retards. The Jew wars are Jew and the Jew back. No, they're called Grabbler wars. But they have big, tall stores too, LOL. Yeah, as they should. As they should. I'm only 5'6". How you ever should go to that store and tell them you are buying clothes for your toy doll. For my toy dolls. I'm going to write down some of this because I have to write a new hour. You know, now that it's sold out, I have to really deliver here. I have to buy clothes for my toy dolls. Do you mind modeling for the dolls? Oh wait, you're too small. Is there anyone? Is your mommy here? Is your mommy or daddy around, little fuckface? God, these people trying to keep the rooster out of their store. Like I go like this, they run. They think I'm Nephilim. I go like this. God, dude, I used to sometimes pretend I was having a heart attack by doing this with one of my pecs. Oh shit, I'm having a heart attack. I can see it in my fucking hoodie. Those little bastards. God, I can't stand these people. All right. And what I'm saying is not anti-Semitic. It's about short. 88% of the population drives me insane. I have more in common with the tall brother than I do a short white. I mean, as long as because I don't currently own a bike, so I think Owen is part giant Tartarian. You think? Dude, I'm almost 25 Rogans. You need 2 Jews to play 1 BB. More than 2. You need 3. You need 2 to be on each other's shoulders, and then 1 to tell those 2 to not commit crimes, because Big Bear does not commit crimes. Does that store have a slide and ball pit? Let me write. This is going to be a whole part of my set. Does the store have a slide and ball pit? Where do your mommies hang out? Well, you pretend to work. It's fucking people. The only thing short men can do is bodybuild. Well, they can do a lot as long as they don't cross the giants. Like, just give us respect. You know? How many Rogans is 19.5 inches? 6. Well, 5.8. Indiana sold out. Good. Well, they're all sold out except for Idaho. Thank you, Biggie. It turns out that there's a massive appetite for non-satanic comedy. And as I always say, if you want to see Dave Chappelle's show in 3 years now for only $20, come see the Big Bear. Does the store use a doggy door? Yeah, I went to I can really. Doggy door. That's funny. Was the Sig Heil arm BB? Was that a Sig Heil arm? No. By the way, the Sig Heil arm was stolen from the Romans. This isn't Nazi. That's the Roman Legion. You know? I used to do a bit about being a blue-eyed giant. Whenever I point, I have to make sure I only use one little Jewy finger. Like, hey, look over there, because if I point naturally, check out the bird. They all just start crying and screaming and going, what's next? Genocide? Rogan could be their spokesperson if he was tall enough. Oh, they don't have any clothes from Rogan in there. The crying baby is the best motivator. Sorry behind. Yeah, it is the best motivator. Silver is on a breakout. Oh, I've been telling people to buy silver all week, haven't I? Have I not been telling people to buy silver for like a couple months? Silver is crushing. Crush it. Buy silver. You know? All right, what else we got? Because these babies, these little white babies, no, honey, you have to finish your Afghanistan before you can have any Iran. And their little baby, the little Jew baby, or the little, I want to bomb Iran. No, the fight is democratic. The fight is at home. You want to know what it takes to be a warrior? You think being a warrior is shooting people with a gun? No, that's the demolition team. You want to know what war is really about? It's about babies, actually having children, raising strong families. We can bomb the shit out of everybody in any country, and if people aren't willing to go there, start businesses, have children, run for office, they just take it back. It's like building a sandcastle as the tide is coming in. It's a waste of fucking time. What we should do, America's foreign policy, is we take out Iraq, and then what do? Fill it with Mexicans. Because you got to fill it with someone, or else they just take it back. That's, unless you're willing, even if you're willing to kill everyone there, everyone, if you're not willing to settle it, like the English did in America, it just get taken back. So, Ben Shapiro is like, I just want to sit in my little house. I want to sit in my little house. War, actually being a warrior is what we do here every day. We train men to be husbands and fathers. That's how you fight a war. You don't fight a war by just shooting people. You fight a war with replacing people with your own demographic that live the way you want to live and pray the way you want to pray. That's war. And that's why people are coming at me so hard, because I'm a general in the demographic war. Raise babies to pray, to be big families, because the bigger our families, this guy is an enemy. This guy. That's why it's not about race, because no one's worse than these white people. We need to and pro-white policy so white people can actually make and save money to be able to have babies. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I don't devote any expenses to entertainment, but good times. I work. Many people do, and still can't afford children. Ted Crenshaw! Or even get married. Both need to be. Have you seen the Somalians? They're just hanging on a ship. Like, I will work. It's like, dude, these people are fucking gross. I can't, and even if this guy's a bot, I can't help but say they deserve to be genetically replaced. Because they're failing. They're failing the satanic test. But I mean, they're wiping us out. No, you're wiping yourself out because you took the lollies and the fancies. How many kids do you, that's my first question I always say with these white guys. I just go, how many kids do you have? And they always go, none, because of Elian Omar. It's like, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You gotta do what is wanting to be done. There is no point in sending out any military to any country if you're not willing to send 1 million people to open up a bunch of 7-Elevens, because it'll just get taken back. It's literally like building sandcastles as the tide is going out and going in and going out and going in. The only people that make money are the sandcastle union. I'm ashamed of none. You should be ashamed. I like that though. I like that mentality. Like, you should have shame that you don't have a family. You can still be a good guy that way. What you shouldn't do is go, I can't have a baby because of 5G networks. Elian Omar, Y2K. That's how they're taking down America. That's how they're doing it. It's because people aren't having families. You survive based on, do you have kids? Do you work hard? Do you have a community? Do you pray? No, a lot of you guys are pants around the ankles, jerking off to runaways, getting plowed by Jews in the porn industry for drug money. And you're just pleasuring your little dicks like a hunched over fucking demon. instead of having a child. You know that's why our sperm count is dropping? Sperm count is down 50% in the West because of Jews. No, it's because you're draining your own dicks. You're draining your own balls by watching runaways getting plowed by Jews for drug money. That is the fucking reality of the situation. Bunch of fucking perverts. Maybe we did that with Japan. We spent people over to reorganize their economy. I think his name was Dewey. That's interesting. Good. My parents had zero money when they started having kids, and 3 kids later did just fine. Exactly. The poorest I've ever been. Well, no, because I was in mortgage debt. The poorest I've ever been was when right after we had Walter and my agents and managers fired me. People could be like, yeah, well, you owned a house and a condo. Yeah, I was in a lot of debt. I didn't own it. You think I bought it with cash? Debt to the Jews. Stop shaming me. Don't shame me. I need everybody to baby me because I'm white. White people have it so hard. My neighbor Ryan, who does unbearablesmerchandise.com, get your stuff. Truck driver. How many kids? 4. You have to be gone on the road. There's all these regulations. People are fucking with him. He's got to pay for his truck. He's got back problems, all this shit. How many kids? 4. How's he doing? Awesome. Crushing. Meanwhile, people are like, but I'm white. I can't get a job because of nothing. Dude, Ryan's got fucking tats all over his hands and arms and shit. Didn't stop him from getting a fucking job. He'll get a tattoo right on his fucking face if he wants to. Go crush. I was watching Adam Green for a second. You're in timeout. If you have a bear name, I won't ban you. Never compare me to that soundbite. You might not be a soundbite. I don't care at all. It's just I don't like people like that. But who knows? Maybe he's just doing good work. But you know, you need to pay for my work. How many kids do you have, Adam? How many kids? None? You have a wife? No. Keep bitching about the Jews. You know, until your cortisol level goes up, you have a nice heart attack. Just those tall white jeans just die with you. Real champion. Me and Amy every night trying to make it count, making it count, getting more kids, more fucking kids, more life. Does your trucker friend's wife stay at home, maybe? She's a teacher, which is a good job for a woman. Summer's off, teaches like really close to the house. Yeah, I think she was home when the kids were really young. But yeah, very family oriented, very family, all about family. Children are long-term wealth and blessing. Yes, they are. You know what else is? All life is. All life. More kids, and I'm worried for their future as whites. Why? It sounds like daddy's a pussy. Sounds like daddy's a pussy, Invictus. As whites, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you know how it still is easier for, outside of institutions? It's harder to get a job in a shit institution. It's also harder to get into college, which you don't want to go to anyway, all debt. But we're still the majority population of America. You're just letting it slide because you're bitches. We still are a majority population of America. We still have the majority of wealth in America. We still pay the majority of taxes in America. It's easier in a lot of ways. It's just a lot of you people are just so fucking despair heavy and you want everything handed to you that you just don't see the opportunities. I'm descended from people that settled this country. Like the people that were like, just go! You know, someone was, I was laughing with Box about today about how Minnesota is just full of cuck white people. That, you know, for decades they were run by Jews and now they're run by Ilhan Omar, you know. And he was like, growing up, he knew more senators than he knew Jews. And now it's like, they're such cucks. And I was like, these people were Vikings. How did this happen? And it was like, he's like, those were the ones that didn't go on the Viking expeditions because their thumbs hurt. It's like, I got an owie on my thumb, so I'm not going to go. You know, like, my ancestors were the ones that were like, in the 1700s, where people were like, you might not make it to America. You know, a lot of the ships are sinking, and they're just like, do it! Fuck that king! Fuck him! If you don't have a male child who lineage dies, well, just have as many as you can. Put on your iron shirt. Just verify me as Norwegian expat there. Welcome. Vikings were a deeply flawed society. I'm not going to go that far, but I just think that a lot of Scandinavians are total pussies. You know, they're the only state in the country that has a Labor Party. They don't even call themselves Democrats in Minnesota. They call themselves the Labor Party. They're total cocks. You know, they were run by Jews, and now they're run by Muslims. Here's an idea. How about you get a representative of your population to run you? How's that sound? Sound good? Get your strongest man who wants to, who has that interest, who is from your people, and run it. And they're like, no, you know, it just won't be okay unless it's a Jew, because they're real mean to us, eh? It's a good medicine for our times. But then he died. Well, our times are great. Maybe it's the center for people who went to America on a coffin ship. Yeah, it's true. You know, gotta be verified as being old and white male horse bear that already has one. But you can, I haven't seen that guy in a little while. 70% of Illinois Moore's district is white. Yeah, and the only reason of the 30% is because of the last Grabler one, who brought in a bunch of cheap labor. The Klan came here in 1638. That's awesome. My first descendants came in 1710. Some came later, though. We had some Germans and some Irish come in the 1800s. You know, settled Wisconsin. Good people. Mine miners, farmers. Amy's has descendants that go back, I think, farther than me, but she also has a Mexican in there. Someone jumped the fucking fence. Maybe Mappy Verified is Watcher Bear. Welcome. Love your joke about them all coming over drunk. Which joke was that? Oh, yeah. I don't remember. I read so many jokes, I forget all the good jokes. You remind me of the drunk ones? Oh, yeah! Because you couldn't, water went bad, so they just brought rum. I forgot all about that joke. Where they're just hammered, just drinking rum. You know, you find out these interesting things about history, where it's like they didn't have water on ships, they just had rum, because it wouldn't go bad. It wouldn't give them, like, diarrhea. So every decision in history, you got to realize a lot of times the people were blackout drunk. They're like, dude, it's like, sir, there's all these American Indians. What do we do with them? Fucking kill them, dude. Fuck those guys. All right, let's continue. This is great. How to poison the body and mind at the same time. The eclipse, 5-star, Milky Way, Mars, Magic Stars, Milky Way, Moon Pie, Star Crunch, Galaxy. Yeah, if you look up what's in citric acid, it's actually from black mold. It's not from lemons, not from oranges. You may want to grow your own food. Oh, you guys want some more proof that NASA's run by grabblers? According to Fox News, which is owned by grabblers. NASA to probe gold and asteroid that could make everyone on Earth a billionaire. What's next? Genocide? So obviously this is fake. But one thing that the grabblers know about is currency. So if everyone on Earth is a billionaire, that would make no one on Earth a billionaire. That would flood the market with gold and make gold meaningless. But what they do understand is mind control. So the grabblers were like, okay, we'll just make asteroids now associated with gold just to get greedy little retards to be, yeah, space cash exactly over there. Rubs hands together. Oh, they just can't stop. They're just, can be verified as Kite Smash Bear? Nah, I don't like that one. Because we don't promote that here. We don't promote, and if you know the history of kike, it just means circle. So it's not even a good pejorative. It's actually, the grabblers laugh when you say kike secretly. And they go like this, oh, because they wanted to be called that because it meant circle in Yiddish. And they didn't want to have a cross at their name when they came to Ellis Island because they didn't want to be confused with the disgusting Christians. So, and we don't smash them. We just mock them and avoid them. Space Niggles. Yeah. So come up with another one. Kite Smasher is not, this is not the place for that talk. In fact, there's a good chance the person doing that is a grappler because they need to be hated or else the circuit is not completed and they can't finish their mission to make everyone annoyed. What we got here? Oh, we're going to play that in a second. This is a good idea here. Should medical doctors wear uniforms that identify their sponsors and who they receive kickbacks from? Look at that little grappler and his little houseboy. I will go a step further and say each one of their sponsors should identify what family owns them and if they're grabblers. Like the Sackler family. Circle Smasher. Yeah, you can be Circle Smasher. That's kind of, or Kite Chaser. Circle Smasher's kind of funny. Those Egyptians, they love pyramid schemes. That's pretty funny. Circle Jerks. Yeah, some politicians too. Yeah, but those come and go. The real rulers of well, it's God, then man, then government, then corporations. But since it's inverted, because the grabblers invert everything, right now it goes corporations, government, man, God, in their minds. But that can't last. That's when usually there's a payback situation. So, just keep a nice distance from heavy, high-density grabbler areas because bad things happen there. Do not cause those bad things. Like, for example, Los Angeles and Manhattan, two places that everyone's fleeing. Not fair new video? Really? Oh, no, that's the one from yesterday. I just want to play it again. Here's a great poster, so maybe this one. I might, that's just a great poster. Old Benjamin, you're doing great, kid. So the only place with tickets left is Idaho. Idaho, no, you're Idaho. And Sandpoint is a beautiful place. It'd be a good place if you and your wife or husband or something want to have like a weekend getaway. Well, is that on Monday? I don't even know. I don't know. Portland's Saturday, so it's on a Monday. You can do it. I mean, that's a pretty dope thing to do. It is cool. It's always good to see a father teaching his son the family business of bike dent. You're doing great, kid. Comedy tour fall 2019, Portland, Sandpoint, Hobart, Mansfield. All sold out except for Idaho, but thank you for making these posters. They're awesome. I'm going to print them all up. What's next? Jimmy Bean? All right, we're watching Mount Bear again, then I'll open some stuff and then call it a day. Dallas Usury versus the San Francisco Sodomy. Here we are at the Nose Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Shapiro's greasing up a bomb. He's passing off the bomb to the mainstream. He's passing. Oh, football! Stephen Crowder jumps in the bomb and it explodes. Stephen Crowder's a redshirt freshman. Next up, we have a grab. We're trying to get someone a love. A love for what? Love for what, Bob? A love for meaningless college degree. Let's see what the grabbers are up to today. Shapiro reaches for wallet. Get the love. His hands a little too greasy, Bob. Another war on their way. Great day for the grabbers. First 6 million. Right here we have a grabber freaking out of battle shop now. What's going to happen? These grabbers they can't even stay on the same team. There's been 5,000 scandals already for doping. What kind of dope, you ask? Cocaine, because they're all also stockbrokers. Goldman Sachs on the play. They are trying to start another Ponzi scheme. And what? Back on the play. Indianapolis is now sucking off the other two grabbers. Suddenly, 9 gay guys have rushed up the field. Oh, there's a Subaru. And another Alcon. Looks like everybody attending the Nose Bowl will now have to pay them hundreds of billions of dollars. Hilarious. Oh, and I just got word from the guy who just made the poster. Yeah, we can print out. We can sell those posters. That's cool. 1 second. Just gonna run it. Yeah. Thanks. All right. All right, let's open this up. Man, I wish I had a sword that's too big for Joe Rogan. Tips, Cosmology, and Academic Science by Halton Arp. Thank you. Thank you, Halton Arp. I always get a little skeptical at people with obviously fake names, but thank you for the book. Hair building fibers. What is this? Oh, someone's fucking with me. Notice you're getting thin on top. No, I'm not. Does that look thin to you? I'm almost 40. I've signed you up for a subscription. Can't wait to see the hair difference on stream. Nacho friend. Let's see if I can get this in the fire thing. You guys see the fire thing? Hang on a second. Oh, dude, I got it! I sunk it into the fire! That's awesome. That'll burn like hell, because it's probably just full of chemicals and shit. People need to understand what my actual insecurities are. Going thin on top is not one of them. You know? I get a little insecure about getting fat. So if you want to really fuck with me, that's the way to do it. It's not my marriage. It's not, it's just sometimes I feel like I get a little fat. Ever since I became a dad, I don't know, there's like 20, 30 pounds I can't get rid of. But the hair thing it's nothing. All right, the Backwoods Home Anthology, the 29-year. Awesome, thank you. I can't believe I just sunk that. Like, dude, that's a far. You guys see how far that is? Dude, I just sunk that. Wow. Thank you, Nacho friend. I just proved again that I'm a fucking legend. Oh, that guy really fucked up. It's like he thought he was really gonna burn me, and then I just proved to everybody that I'm just awesome again. Owen's hair is thinning though. How homosexual are my trolls? Look at that. And who cares if it was? I'm a man. People are like, oh my god, look at his hair. Dude, I objectively look young for my age to the point where I almost look like a bitch a little bit. Like the mustache helps me look like I've actually weathered more storms. Like right now, I don't look 39. I look like 30. In fact, to the point where I'm like, I gotta regrow my mustache so I don't look like a child. Legend in his own mind, says guy who just got banned for life. Legend in his own mind. What a faggot. Thank you. Not your friend, which the no look toss. Damn, almost 39. Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh my god, look at you, look at you. You're Big Bear. Holy cow, what else can I say other than you've helped me transform my life through Christianity? Before I found your streams on YouTube, I only knew you as a comedian, but after watching your streams since May of 2019, you've helped me understand the full potential a man can be. For a while, I was heading down the wrong path in life, unknowingly thinking it was right until I reached a tipping point and all the lies I built around myself keep crushing down. And I have you to thank for it. Thanks. To show my gratitude, I've enclosed in this package 3 rocks from my collection. The first is a fossil rock with a perfect little happy face on the side. The second and smallest rock is Epidote. And last but not least is the large blue rock. Their way to you, and if not, hopefully the letter makes it at least. I'll end this letter with a cheesy quote from James Dean, although I don't know if he was a good man or not. No, the real question is, did he actually die? And the answer is no. Dream as if you'll live forever and live as if you'll die today. Sincerely, a guy who died, allegedly, really young. Stone Mason Bear, thank you, brother. Yes, you can verify me if you want. I'll try to be there if and when you read this live. Welcome, Stone Mason Bear. P.S. There's also an extra letter attached for you to read off stream. God bless. Thank you, brother. Very nice of you. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, awesome. He sent me some Celtic sea salt. Mount Bear, look! From the old country. Some spelt flour. Always good. Always a good time. California premium olive oil. I mean, we have an olive oil bear. By the way, the dude who sent me the olive oil, that olive oil is so good. I can't wait to just sponsor him for free. Like, as soon as his business starts really crushing the olive oil, the one whose dad died in Afghanistan, thanks to the grabbers, I'm gonna promote the absolute fuck out of that. That dude is a legend. Okay, what do we got here? That's pretty cool, man. I love these rocks. My son loves rocks too. He's gonna freak out. Oh, that's cool. It does look like a smiley face. It also looks like a grappler being beaked in there. Huh. That's very anti-Semitic. An interest in the olive oil. The olive oil is so good. What's this little guy? Oh, it's kind of like a spearhead. They keep this away from Vox. His people use those. Thank you very much. I should probably open this big guy. That's how I speak Japanese. Cool, very nice painting. Let's read the letter. Thanks again. I hope you enjoyed the painting. No one is having more fun than us. Logos is rising. Rhino Bear. Yeah, spoken Rhino Bear. I'm out of that business. What business? I think I missed the page. I'm working to leave Queens, New York as soon as possible. I listened to Bach, Liszt, Handel, Wagner when I painted this. I've never been more inspired or done a painting that I felt was dripping with logos. My mission is to create beautiful works of art. I've got a long way to go. It's worth the effort. The art world is infected with ugliness. I hope the Mona Museum of something, modern art, is the first place to burn in the upcoming apocalypse. Just kidding. Said that, but not really. I'm still a novice, but improving daily. Oh yeah, modern art is admittedly CIA shit. Anyway, I've got a lot more to write about in the future super chats. I did much of this painting live, and the streams are up on YouTube channel. It's AJ Rhino. Twitch stream Rhino Max TV. Awesome, thank you, buddy. Very pretty. Very pretty stuff. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna land the plane here. I got a lot of stuff to do. We ran out of chicken feed today, so I had to go get a bunch of bags. I got to fill up all the garbage cans. And then I'm talking to the muzzies at noon. Conservatives shame men into marriage and families. When I talk about what men are facing now, they give me feminist tactics as to how the problems of families is all men's fault. LOL. You're now banned for life. Big Tau Misfit, you are a despair salesman, and you are destroying your own people. I mean, when people talk about what men are facing, I mean, guys, we survived plagues, famine. Imagine being so hungry that you eat tree bark, and you still can have kids. People are like, yeah, but people are mean to me on Facebook. People are mean to me on my Facebook. And then they're mean to me on my Facebook. Muzzies at noon? Yeah, I'm talking to the Dean show at noon. Big Tally was despair. Yeah, they're just such fucking pussies, man. Such pussies. It's one thing to advocate men's rights, like in the family court system, stuff like that, but to be like, everyone's so mean. What channel are you going to be on at noon? It's called the Dean Show, DEEN. Victim Culture Vultures. Yeah. How many pounds of seeds go into 110? I don't know what that means. It was only a matter of time. I was waiting for MGTOW May. Oh yeah, they're not welcome here. Not welcome here. They're welcome here if they learn and they speak logos. They're not coming here to talk about how bad their lives are. No one fucking needs it. No one needs it. You know? Just look at my fucking life. It's like one of my best friends and opener stole from me and lied to me. I got kicked out of all the comedy clubs. I'm not allowed to use PayPal. My YouTube gets demonetized. My dad, it's revealed he stole a bunch of money from my mom and gave it to a bunch of homos. It's like, if I wanted to go down that despair, that's all in 1 year in my life. If I wanted to go down that despair road, I would, but I'm not going to, because it's fucking gay. You know? People are like, yeah, but people are mean to me on Facebook. People are mean to me on Facebook. It's the greatest generation voice Gamma. Why, big baby? Your weight looks so real. I don't get it. I don't get what that means. Off the grid with Doug and Stacy, check them out. MGTOW means you quit. Exactly. It means you're a pussy. Anybody that just says MGTOW, I'm just like, oh, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You verify me as Hot Rod Bear. Welcome. Dude, despair comes at everybody. It's right there. It's a sin. It's anti-Christian. Thank you, Owen. You missed the first page of the letter. I'll recheck it out. But it's very beautiful. Thank you, Adriano. This life is just a test for the next. You said that. Well, everything's a test. Pass the test, get the blessings. Your mom is the strongest woman ever. Yeah, she's incredible. I was talking to her today. And what my dad did has been very, very hard on my family. It's nobody's business, but it's every day it's a struggle. Every day. Can you imagine if your closet fag dad gave away $250,000 to a bunch of fags while your brother is struggling and you're struggling and he's telling you that you're the bad guy for not kneeling for global homo and keeping your fucking book deal and shit like that? Can you imagine? That's my father. You know, I still have love for my father. I face that shit every fucking day. You know, and people are just like, people are mean to me on Facebook. It's like, the comedian I helped the most in my life, you know, I shot a special for him. I had him open for me. I had him at my home. I introduced him to my family and my kids. He lied about his military background and his brain cancer, and I gave him $3,500 fucking dollars. It humiliated me, embarrassed me, because I had his back for so long that people were like, I just look like a fucking idiot. You know, it's like, my family is reeling from my father. You know, it's like, business-wise, the unfairness of YouTube, PayPal, and Hollywood has been fucking unbelievable. But yet I have to sit here and listen to men bitch because they think that people are mean to him. Hey, mean. I'm not from money. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and my dad was a $40,000 a year college professor. He gave away $250,000 fucking dollars to random homos. Who stole the black dude? Yes. stole 3,500 bikes. So it's like, MGTOW hates married men. Yeah, they're just fucking pussies, dude. Why are you so blessed now? Well, yeah, dude, I got kicked out of a town. So I moved from LA to be in the same town as my brother. We buy a house, you know, blah, blah, blah. I shoot a special there that boosts the local economy. 1/3 of the town is there. I get a standing ovation. Everything goes great. One bitch complains about my language. All of a sudden, it starts infecting the church. The church gives me back my donation. You know, women are turning on my wife. They're calling her, you know, all these names and shit. People are pressuring my brother, blah, blah. We fucking leave the town to avoid pressure on my brother. You know, we have to pay all this money to move all our shit across the entire country with a new baby. And it's like, I have to sit and listen to someone bitch. And people are like, man, I mean, you're just full of hate. I'm what happens when you don't kneel. Yes, you get blessings. Thank God. But the amount of struggle is unfucking believable. It's like, the shade, and then Dave Chappelle gets $60 million, use my joke, all these people they take it as an opportunity to shit on me. They're like, why would he want a joke from a white supremacist, a word that means nothing? No one can even define what white supremacist means. It just means a white guy that doesn't hate himself. And now I have to, like, dig my way out of fucking another situation of financial insanity. I start my own farm. Me and my wife start having our own animals because we didn't trust the financial system to not kick us out of all of banking because it's already started for me. And now we have people telling me where it's like, I mean, you have so much money. It's just like, fuck you. Fuck you. My family it's been crumbling all year. Crumbling, not my nuclear family, but my father, that fag, that fucking disgusting, lying, selfish little sodomite betrayed his wife and his children. And it's like, you don't think that has repercussions with me and my brother's relationship? My brother's relationship with my father, my mother? It's just a fucking... And so every day I come out here with my mug of coffee, logos, comedy, family. And these motherfuckers can't even just be like, oh yeah, let's fucking rally around. Oh, attacking Amy? What lovely Christian? Oh, they're disgusting. Disgusting. And it's like, yeah, that's why you have to get your fucking house in order. Steven Crowder is a betraying little piece of shit. And then I call him out for betraying all his friends. Not Gay Jared and Sven Computer were stolen from. They were robbed by Steven Crowder. He makes them sign non-disclosure agreements so they can't tell their story. So I'm telling their story, and what happens to his million fucking fans? They attack me. They say that I'm disloyal, right? Publicly. Do I give a fuck? No, fuck them. I'm blessed because I'm having a family. My chickens aren't dying. My goats aren't dying. My bears are crushing. You know, if you can't scrape together a little hope and joy and gratitude in this world, you are a fucking pussy. And it's like, this is all in 1 year of my life. 1 year. And it's fine. It doesn't even bother. I've never slept better. I've never woken up with more purpose. I've never felt closer to a woman than I do Amy every day of my life. I can't believe that I got her. And it's like, these people are just like, oh my God, it's so hard being a white man today. It's like, dude, you guys are the fucking terrorists. I'd rather hang out with muzzies all day long with gratitude than these fucking faggots. Speak, lead by example, maybe you're crushing. Thank you. Maybe it's on fire and it's based what we're doing. Yeah, it's based. Every day. And I look forward to it. I come out here with my thermos of fucking coffee. I quit alcohol and all of this, right? That's coffee myself. And this entire year, what else do? I quit all alcohol. I haven't watched 1 second of pornography in over a year. It's like, try, build. Don't be a little fucking pussy. Because it's like we're all in this boat together. We're all in this. The community of human beings is very, very important. And so it's like, what these people don't understand, I was relating to Vox about this today, is their disgusting nitpicking and aggression makes us stronger. You know, Vox is so nitpicked by all these people every fucking day that he can't say things that aren't true, or else they just descend. So what does it make him? It's made him more thoughtful. Look at me. Look at what they say about me. It's helped me not drink at all, because it's just like I can't afford to be impaired. And all these people are just like, oh, I mean, I can't do it today. I can't do it today. It must be nice. It must be nice to all have all that money. You trick people into sending you all their money. It's like, trick? Ugh. Just it takes away it takes away agency from everybody that supports me too. It makes you all babies in their mind. Where you can't make the decision like, oh, I like Owen, I support Owen, I'm going to support Owen, I'm going to sign up for Unauthorized. Little do they know, Unauthorized is awesome. It's growing, it's becoming an actual service. It's not charity, it's awesome. And in that year, when a lot of people would break and become addicts and give up and become MGTOW fags, it's like we created another streaming site. And I'm why do you think I ban all these people? They're such fucking pussies. No one needs them on the battlefield. No one needs them in this world. Just stand up, lace up your fucking boots, and try. Love a woman. Tell a woman not to abort her baby. Tell her that you will provide, that you will protect. Maybe stop bitching about women for one fucking day. You have to lead women. Despair is bad. If I can get through my years, you can get through your year. Replace alcohol with water, exactly, and coffee. They're projecting their own misery. I know, but it's got to stop. And a lot of these people are being helped by me doing what I'm doing right now. This isn't me bitching. This is me challenging these men to step the fuck up and stop bitching. Some of these people had such horrible fathers, such pussy fathers, and trust me, I relate, that no man has ever just looked in their eye and said, stop complaining. Stand up, find a woman, find a family, work. You can't afford a fence, build it yourself. You get kicked out of Facebook, let it burn. Start something else. No one likes me. Get a community, get allies, get friends, get people that want to help you so that you aren't so fucking vulnerable. So you're not just waving in the breeze alone. Wanna know why you end up that way? Because of your sin, because of your selfishness, because you haven't asked God for anything, because you don't have the fucking gratitude to acknowledge your existence is because of Him. You know, Jesus Christ was nailed to a cross. And you just bitch because of like, oh my god, Ilya and Omar. Unreal. Grapple. Get out of the city and MGTOW will go away. Right. So glad I subscribed to Unauthorized. Thank you. You're allowing us to build. You know, because I sold almost $30,000 in tickets in 3 days, right? And so all these despair retards are like, oh my god, it must be nice. You're so fucking... I'm making less than I'm paying out to shoot it as a documentary, to shoot it as a special, to pay for my insurance, to pay for the venues, to pay for the fucking everything, to bring my friends on it so I'm a little safer, feel a little less out in the wind. I'm not motivated by money. I'm not. What's going to come out of this is going to be breathtaking. The documentary of how to get out of muck and shit. How to like have your video of my wife calling theaters and them saying that I'm an evil man, that her husband, the father of her children, is not allowed in there, there's no room at the inn. And so how do you take that situation and build? And we're not just shooting it on cell phones and shit, we got a crew. And these people are so selfish and greedy and shitty that they're just like, must be nice to have on the money. Unfucking real. People will watch this documentary, you're doing great, kid, and they will climb out of misery. Because if I can do it, you can do it. It's like to call theater after theater. I'm talking about theaters I've sold out. Theaters that just had Sarah Silverman at, who says she's going to kill Christ if he ever comes back. I'm not allowed there because I mock sodomy, right? Think of the unfairness of that. And theater after theater saying, no, we don't want him. We don't want that nigger. I'm the nigger, not them. And it's like, we don't want his kind. And it's like, motherfucker, we will get out of it. We got a airplane hangar. And it's just like these people are just like, make me name. And me right now, what I'm doing, this is good for these people. This isn't me just ranting. This isn't me angry. This is me, Bobby Knight, coaching these motherfuckers. I'll throw a chair. Yeah, box is more like Belichick. You know, if you get him to smirk, it's a huge thing. Me? It's like, get the fuck up and put on your boots. Everyone gets sad. You know? And that works. You see the letters that people write to me. You see the lost men out there that not one man in their life gave a fuck about them enough to just say, try, do something, innovate. We'll make it through this. You are not a victim. You are strong. You know, they don't have a single man in their fucking life saying that. Their dad failed them. You know, their mom was burdened with being mommy and daddy at the same time, so she couldn't be either. Bobby Knight was a legend, yeah. Every now and then, you just gotta yell. You just gotta yell. You gotta. Men sometimes require a challenge, a fucking drill sergeant. You know, men need it. Women don't always understand it. Women do not always understand when men sometimes are like, "Get the fuck up," and they're like, "Oh my god." Yeah, because they shouldn't be in our wars. They should be safe at home with kids. It's like they don't understand this way of speaking sometimes. Get up. Put on your boots. Tie them up tight and face the day. If you bitch, I will punch you in the face. Women don't always understand that way of speaking. Gamma males don't understand that. Cucks don't understand that. They go, I'm a gun. No, they need a man, just one in their life, to say, get out of bed, bitch. Fuck. Alright, going off is the antidote to toxic femininity. It's just masculinity, guys. Masculinity. Get up. Get up. You know, oh my god, tone. That's why women aren't supposed to be in this realm of masculinity. Because they don't always understand it. Some women, the women bears here, get it because they're like, yeah. Because they know that that's what they want their men to be like. A lot of these women are married to legends. They have legendary children. A lot of women understand masculinity in families because they know what men need. They know that they're awesome husbands, the father of their boys. This is how they speak. You know, you don't baby each other. You put on that iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. All right. I am going to finish my coffee. Does anyone want to talk about anything else? Let's just watch Grabber football again. Dallas Usury versus the San Francisco Sodomy. Here we are at the Nose Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Spiro's greasing up a bomb. He's passing off the bomb to the mainstream. He's passing. Oh, fumble! Stephen Crowder's coming for the bomb. It explodes. Stephen Crowder's a redshirt freshman. Next up, we have a grab. We're trying to get someone alone. Alone for what? Alone for what, Bob? Alone for meeting with college degree. Let's see what the grabbers are up to today. Shabiru reaches for wallet. Did he get the wallet? Dan's a little too free stop. Another one on the way. Great day for the grabbers. First and 6 million. Right here we have a grabber freaking out of battle shop town. What's going to happen? These grabbers won't even, they can't even stay on the same team. There's been 5,000 scandals already for doping. What kind of dope, you ask? Cocaine, because they're all also stockbrokers. Goldman Sachs on the play. They are trying to start another Ponzi scheme. And what? Back on the play. Indianapolis now sucking off the other two grabbers. Suddenly, 9 gay guys are rushed on the field. Oh, there's a Subaru and another Holocaust. Looks like everybody attending the Nose Bowl will now have to pay them hundreds of billions of dollars. Nice. All right, so Mount Bear has a new one. We'll watch this and then we'll call it. Good vibes in the chat. People were getting the vibes. Everyone's having a good time. One like little. And that's the thing about the grab wars. It's not even that their religion or their race or any of that stuff. It's femininity. It's how many. And I feel for a lot of these grab wars. They had dads that were, too busy writing prescriptions and doing law and shit and never challenged them. That's why I challenge the Jews to wake the fuck up with all of us. I'm not looking to fight with them and make them enemies and shit. Like, I want them to reach up. That's why Tyler Goldstein, Dave Smith, these guys are masculine men because they had good fathers. So much of this is a deficit of masculinity, and it's a plague in the Jewish community. Because their dads, a lot of them have 100-hour-a-week jobs, made a ton of money, cucked them. The wives and moms were out fucking random guys. It's so true. I just don't even want to get into it, but it's like it's a lack of masculinity that a lot of these grabbers have, and that's why they're so resentful and so gamma. Rise, there has to be Jews out there that hate Zionism. Oh, dude, tons. You kidding me? Dave Smith woke me on Israel's war problem. Dave Smith, full-blown grabber. Well, no, he's not a grabber. He's a Jew. He is not a grabber. I was pejorative. He's the one who woke me on the subject. Dave Smith. I used to be like, oh, dude, we gotta get the muzzies. I believe the lie. It's like Dave Smith was the one that was so against neocons and shit to the point where he helped me understand it. And he's a Jew. He's masculine. His wife is very happy. All right, here we go. Here's a new one from the Great Mount Bear. But it's that femininity. It's that ankle-biting little Fabian little bullshit. And it comes from a lack of masculinity. It comes from a failed father. And we have a plague of men that had bad dads. There we go.
Well, don't fuck them down the synagogue, will you, cunt? Where the fuck do you think? Where do you normally put your rubbish, you bottoms? Huh? Where do you live? Where do you live? Yeah, come all the way out here. Fuck your shit out right there. I'm not sorry, me. Hey, you bottom. In all fairness, how old are you? Huh? You're fucking it. You understand it? Huh? Sorry. Hey, sorry. We're on your fucking one break. You're shite. I'll have this into the guards, No fucking smart guard. Come on, fuck off out here now.
That's fucking great. Come out there, a beautiful man. Alright guys, I'm out of here. So, unbearablesmerchandise.com to get a nice t-shirt or something. Unauthorized.tv, subscribe, get it going. And I'll see you guys on tour. Obviously, I'll be here tomorrow and everything too. But email me, whydidn'ttheylaugh@gmail.com if, I'm doing the Dean show today at noon. My Jewish ex is 6'3". Women are just, I don't know. Nobody cares. Oh, 23 Rogans. Man, I didn't know what 6'3" meant. Alright, much love everybody. Hit the Rogans up. I'll leave this one up for a little bit. Even if they strike me for it, fuck them. Dudes need to hear this shit. I will see you guys soon. Be fruitful and multiply, don't be fruity and blow guy. That's going to be a new t-shirt. Pumpy the Bear said, be fruitful and multiply, don't be fruity and blow guy. And another one we're going to make an I survived a Clinton suicide, and it's going to be a Red Pill version shirt. Alright, much love everybody. Be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Owen Benjamin.
Hot crowd tonight. You guys are on fire. I love when it rains in LA because it's the only time the weathermen have anything to talk about. They get so excited because our weather is always so great that they're very depressed for most of the year. They're like, thank you, Tina. It's going to be 80 and sunny until I fucking die. That's it. When it rains in LA, it gets almost sexual for these dudes. You ever watch our weather report when it's like raining? They're like, thank you, Tina. On Tuesday, we have a cold front coming in hard and strong. It's going to push in early. A lot of moisture down south. It's going to get nice and wet down there. Then on Wednesday, the rains are coming in. We're looking at 7 inches pounding us all night long. Just eyeline with the camera. I'm at home like, what's the 10-day forecast? People can't drive in the rain in LA. They just melt down. It's full of meltdowns. Road rage. I love Los Angeles. My favorite city in the country. Give it up for LA, by the way. I love this city. I've been on the road for a month, so I flew back today. I'm so excited to be back. Road rage is pretty intense here, though. You ever road rage on somebody and then you get stuck next to them at a red light? And shit gets real. You don't know what to do. You're like, watch where you're going, asshole. Yeah, fuck you too. And you like feel good about yourself. You're like, yeah, that was awesome. You got the red light. You're like, yeah, just feel them. What's up, man? You don't know. I don't know what to do. I pretend I'm busy with the radio. I'm just like, since you've been gone. Like, I don't know what to do. Do you explain yourself? You're like, dude, I had a fucked up childhood. It wasn't you. Like, what do? You just stare at that red light. You're just like, as soon as it turns green, fuck you. And then you take off. I think most road rage occurs because the horn escalates the situation. Most people are good. I travel the country. I think people have good intentions. You bump into someone on the street. You say, excuse me, I'm sorry, after you. Can you imagine if you had a horn? Someone bumps into you. Like there'd be a fist fight constantly. And I propose that cars get more horns. Because I was at a red light recently. The light turned green. There's a car behind me honked for me to go. It's like, go. I'm like, no, you don't talk to me like that. So I just put it in park. I'm like, no one fucking goes. I got nowhere to be, dude. I have nowhere to be. I will ruin your day. That green light says I can't go if I choose to. I choose not to. Because I'm more of a passive-aggressive road rager, like fuck with your day type guy. And then later I realized that I might have been wrong because I was in a parking garage and I was behind a car and the thing went up and I was like, Meh. The guy was like, yeah, I saw it, asshole. I was like, dude, I didn't mean it like that. We need a second horn that's mellow that ends in a question mark. It's like, like a chill horn. My dad's a communications professor. I was raised with this shit. We need more communication in a car, right? It's like, can you imagine if I was at a red light, turns green, you just hear, like you hit your thank you horn, me mom, and go in peace. And then there should be another horn that says, I'm not honking at you, it's the person in front of you I have a situation with. When people get caught in the crossfire, you're like, man, someone's like, what? And you're like, no, we're bros. It's that fucking guy. Go, it's a yield sign. Thank you. This is a good crowd. It's a hot crowd tonight. Exciting. I love coming home to my dog. He's my little bro. Who here has dogs? Make some noise for the dog people. Love it. Happy as hell. Happy. People who have dogs are happier because the dog reminds you how great life is, right? Our brains are a little too big. We get a little bored with life. That's why we drink. We're like, go in the fucking door. Like we have to get excited about things. Your dog's brain is perfect size for joy. And that's what they give us every day. Like we're bored. We just become bored as humans. We're like, stuff that sucks. Your dog's just like, you got a ball. I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, dude, throw that shit. Just do it. That's what happens. I'm like, alright, so I throw the ball. He's like, no fucking way, it's a ball! He runs. And I fuel off his enthusiasm. I was like, was that fun? He's like, dude, that was amazing. I'm like, what do I do now? He's like, dude, throw it again. I'm like, how long do I do this for? He's like, dude, do this till I fucking die, man. This is it for me. This is all I need. Yeah, give it up for dogs. They know how to live. Waking up can be hard as a human, right? Sometimes you don't want to face the day. You're like, oh, today's gonna suck. Now if you have a dog, you're like, I kicked out of bed. Your dog's like, I can't believe we're still alive, man. Bro, I closed my eyes last night. I think I disappear. I open my eyes, my best fucking friend is right in front of me. I've been staring at you for hours. And then they're just staring at you. My guy gets on me. He's like, what do we do? Say it. I'm like, say what? He's like, dude, if you say the word outside, I'm gonna fucking lose it. You guys want to hear a little music? I don't have a lot of time. They gave me a piano though, which is pretty awesome. Thank you. This is a song. This is the Avalon. I've actually performed here before. Give it up for the Avalon. It's a beautiful place. It's also a nightclub. I wrote this song It's called Meeting a Girl in a Club. What? That's it. There's nothing to it. I used to like hip hop growing up. I don't anymore though. The last song I liked was Eminem's 8 Mile song. It's like, remember this shit? Because it made white kids feel black. It's like, if you had soccer practice, and I still love the Roots. I love Tribe Called Quest. I love Wu-Tang. I love a lot of those guys. But I think Timberland ruined it for me. Because he took a song, he takes songs that exist. That's the problem with hip hop producers. They took a song by One Republic called It's Too Late to Apologize. This is the only thing Timberland added. Ready? That's it. That's all he fucking does. And the band's like, sorry, you're an angel, let's go down. It's like, and everyone's like, that's awesome. Can you imagine if Timberland produced Beethoven? It was like, hey. Thank you. I'll close on this joke. I don't want to run the play because there's literally the best comics in LA are just going in consecutive order tonight. Unbelievable show. This song's by Rihanna. It goes. Tell like I love the way you hit me or some crazy shit. And I realized in the car listening to music that all hip hop is now one song on repeat. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. Check this out. I gotta pretend I'm Rihanna for a second. Just gonna stand there and watch me run. That's alright, because I like the way it hurts. Next song, same album. I'm not afraid to take a stand, take a stand. It's the same song, note for note. So I got another album. Everybody said airplanes in the night sky, want shooting stars. It is the same fucking song, Check this out, same song. All right, guys, I'm Owen Benjamin. Keep it going for Seth MacFarlane and all the charities involved for tonight. Love you guys. Good night. Thank you. You could have just told me not to sing to you in the morning, bro. It's good to be here. I just heard someone go, ah. Like it's a joke. I've never sung to fucking Chris Millhouse in the morning. He's a good dude, though. We complete each other. Our heights